We like to mix it up to have some celebrities, some community leaders. So we got both on this next panel. So we got an up-and-coming recording artist who's making some splashes all across the industry. Make some noise for Captain D-Mac. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. All my ladies in the house say ow. It's International Women's Day just passed. It's Women's History Month. Make some noise for the ladies. Woo! Listen, we got 3 entrepreneurs coming up. Make some noise for Chrismiss Bride. Woo! Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Give it up for Mia Hall.
Yes. We got a community leader and motivational speaker, Mia Hall. Yes, 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 yes. We got a TV host and radio personality. Make some noise for Mercuree The Personality. Woo! Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, yes, yes, high fives, high fives. Yes, 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 yes. Just get right into it because each of you have such different careers and aspirations. We want to know who you are, what do you do, and what impact you're making out here.
I had to go first. I'm Mercuree The Personality. I'm the producer, director, and host of a talk show called The Break Room. It comes on every second and fourth Tuesday of the month at 10 p.m. I'm out of Brick TV Network, and that's how I got my platform. And that's the platform I'm using.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Mia Hall. I'm a founder of a program called Brown Girls Glow, and it's where I help brown girls to just glow up, all right?
Yeah.
And the way I'm making an impact is by helping young women and smart young men to go from the hood to Harvard or wherever they want to go.
Yes.
How y'all doing, everybody? My name is Captain D-Mac. Yeah. I'm a recording artist on the Platinum Boy Music. The impact I'm trying to make, man, I'm just a kid from the Bronx trying to chase this crazy dream.
BX in the building.
Trying to do it, man.
Hi, everyone. My name is Chrismiss Bright, and I do whatever I want. I have ideas, and I make them happen, so I don't put myself in a box. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. Is Brick City in the building?
Brick City, yeah.
Brick City. I'm a mother. I have an 8-year-old son, and I basically left my job about 6 years ago to kind of just explore who I am as a person. So whether it's from having a podcast to having an event series to modeling to acting to doing radio, like I wake up in the morning and whatever I feel inspired to do, I go for it.
Yes. That sounds so freeing.
Word. Can I get that word?
Yes. So listen, I know we usually do ladies first, but I'm gonna start with the young kings. There's a lot of young kings in the building, Captain D-Mac. Now, one of my favorite rap groups of all time, The Lox, they once said, the key to life is money, power, respect. But what's D-Mac, Captain D-Mac's keys to life?
The key to life, man, you really just got to do what you love, you know what I mean? Like growing up, I've had multiple dreams, and all of them has been shut down by multiple different people. Of course, my parents always supported me, but as far as whatever you want to really do, you just got to do it and not listen to anybody.
Yes.
Dope. All right, my next question is for Chrismiss. Now, I was going through your page, and you got this really dope blog, Repeat Outfits, Not Mistakes. Yes. What inspired you to do that, and can you talk about that a little bit?
I'm so happy that you asked me that question. So who likes to get fly in here? Yes? You like to get fly? Make some noise.
Yes.
Right? So we look at TV, you know, we see all these superstars who have stylists, who have budgets, and every time you see them, they're wearing something different, right? So you kind of feel the pressure without even realizing at your program that every time you go to a party, you got to go to the mall, you got to get fresh. And I realized literally just like 2 weeks ago at 29 years old, like, wait, how much money have I been spending on these new outfits, but I don't have a stylist or a budget, right? So I'm spending my money for no reason because I'm trying to keep up with other people without even knowing it. So I came up with this quote called, you made me forget my quote. Repeat outfits, not mistakes. Making it okay to repeat an outfit. Because if you're fly and you're dope, you're going to be fly or dope no matter what you're wearing. You can wear the same thing every single day. The dopest people we know, like Pharrell, he would wear the same thing for like 5 days in a row, but nobody cares because what he's doing, what he's producing is dope. And there's other people who get fly, but on the inside, they don't know themselves. They're not doing what they love. You know, they might have the money, but inside they're poor. So I felt like just flipping that and promoting people to do whatever they want to do, look how they want to look and not be judged by it. Because other people are not going to judge you by it if you're not judging yourself by it. You have to like reach up and go beyond that. So that's why I created that.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wait, and I wore this outfit yesterday. I did. Get on my Instagram, I did. And I'm going to wear it tomorrow. Because it's a fact.
Dope.
Yes, yes. Listen, my next question is for Mercuree. Now, in your career, like a lot of people, like they try to paint this picture of just perfection, right? But we know the struggle is real, right? So talk to us about a time when you're in your career, but you just felt like giving up. You know, the obstacles were stacked up against you. Things were so hard. Like, tell us about that time, and what did you do to overcome that?
All right, well, all right, I started the break room pretty much in the shower. Like, I was a rap artist, and it was changing me to a person that I didn't want to be. You know, I'm more of a people person. I like to be bubbly, boisterous, and, you know, be silly. That's pretty much what I like to be. But in hip hop, you know, it's like, you know, you know, and I'm not the person. I can get that way, but I'm not. So I wanted to pay homage, you know, to what I used to do. So the break room started as a showcase. And I would have a bunch of artists come and perform and do all kinds of things. And then it became a thing where, you know, I went to get the, you know, the major artists to come and do walkthroughs, and they were like, oh, I need $10,000 to come. I'm only gonna be there for 15 minutes and blah, blah, blah. And I am a very outspoken personality, so I was like, excuse me, okay? This is not happening. So I just kept finding myself bumping into obstacles in that direction. And I was like, I'm not really trying to have issues with doing something that I love. So in the bathroom is where most of my ideas happen, you know? So I'm like, I don't need to do a showcase. I can do a whole show. And I was like, okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, because I'm totally financially embarrassed. That's my word. I do not use the word poor or broke, because I'm not broke. And I'm not poor. I'm actually financially embarrassed when I'm around individuals that have more money than me. It becomes embarrassing, you know? They're able to buy the Italian icy, I have to do the 25-cent one. So, you know, it's getting kind of embarrassing. You know, sometimes you want the name brand, you know? But anyway, I digress on that, forget that. The thing was, the despondency became, you know, how am I gonna get this show off the ground? So my answer to everyone that is starting something up, never forget why you're starting this. Like, never forget what you're trying to do. What is your goal? Please don't forget that. Please keep fire inside of yourself, because you will have a bunch of people sitting right next to you telling you, where's the money? And where's your people? And where's this? And where's that? Because they're looking from the eyes of a person that's looking at something that's already done. Already, you know, famous, already Poppington, you know? But before it gets Poppington, you have to already be Poppington. You already have to have it. So what I'm saying is have it already, because it's not gonna come to you unless you already have it. That's the best way I could put it. So fire inside, that's what made me keep going, keep thinking, keep going, like, what am I gonna do? And then boom. Things just start, yes, they do fall in your lap. You know why they fall in your lap? Because you angle yourself. You position yourself in the place that you want to be. So I want to be a director. I want to be a producer. I want to be a host of something. So what do? I angle myself in that direction. And I speak to people that's either already doing it, have done it, doing something else, you know, and they can give me that type of advice. So that's what ended up happening. I put myself in a modeling situation. And from that modeling situation, I did a television, you know, I was on television. And they told me, you need a show. And I was like, I've been hearing I need a show since I was a kid. So I was like, yeah, I do. Now, what do I gotta do? And they said, take this class at Brick. So I'm imploring upon anybody that does want to get in television to talk to me later, give you that information to get to Brick, and you guys can, get the learning process going. Because learning is key. So learning all the time, always growing, always learning, and keeping your fire lit. Because things are going to come to you. Whatever's your purpose, whatever you literally want to do in life, it will keep coming to you. It will. It's gonna be in your sleep. It's gonna be bothering you. So keep paying attention to what keeps coming to you, and horn it, work on it, shape it, mold it, and never give that up.
Hey,
Yes,
super
yes.
dope, very inspirational.
Yo, that just reminded me of a Kendrick Lamar quote. Kendrick Lamar said, "Look, I ain't got no jury on me because I got the jury in me."
Hey, yes.
Yeah. I ain't got no jury on me because I got the jury in me. There's a God in you. You can't fail. What's in you is greater than anything that's outside of you. All right?
Dope. All right, so my next question is for Mia. You are, everyone up here is a phenomenal woman and gentleman, but you're just always helping people, always putting yourself out there. I want to know, who do you turn to when you need help or when you need advice?
Great question. So I am a woman of faith, so I would say God, but I mean, as far as somebody here, the group text, you know what I mean, is a place of therapy for me. My friends definitely inspire me, so, sometimes when I'm going through things, I'll, just go in the group text and just, either like look for a funny joke or something like that. And I have close friends like that are, prayer partners or, just accountability partners that, I'll go to in those times of need, because I think that relationships are, a major key to life, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So definitely like my accountability partners, like friends that I know that I can count on and will hold me accountable to, taking care of myself, practicing self-care, like if I'm being too hard on myself, and taking a break when I need to, but, putting fire under my behind too when I need to like keep going. So
There you go. Amen.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Now, L'Oreal and myself, we're Wakanda'd out right now. You see this, right? How many of y'all seen the movie Black Panther?
Woo!
Yeah. So, if you've seen the movie Black Panther, we want to know, did y'all see it? Did y'all all see it?
I
You
know.
slipping.
Somebody said
I
don't
wanna see
spoil
it.
it. All right. All right. Where was the young lady that said they didn't see the movie yet? Who? You didn't connect with Jacques yet, right? He didn't connect with you? Come here real quick. I didn't have time to run to the movie theater and grab a gift certificate, but this is for you.
Hey.
You can only use it on Black Panther, though.
Hey.
You can only use it on Black Panther, all right? All right? Clap it up for her one time. All right. I wanted to make sure we took care of her. Now, since Captain D-Mac ain't see it, but everyone else, I want to know, what's one life lesson that you learned from watching the movie Black Panther?
One life lesson. Lies will come and bite you in the behind. So all of those people with side families, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. No, seriously. Lies and truth. Truth is important, and truth is relative when we're dealing with families and things of that nature. So truth is relative in that case. But you want to live your truth, like you want to live in truth, so that we all can live. Because if I tell a lie in my family, then something else is gonna upend over there later on. And so we don't want those things to happen. And we saw that happen in that movie, because this, the son felt he was out of his element. He wasn't with his family, and that caused resentment. He was so angry and hurt from that, and he had no one to turn to, because of that. And that stemmed from a lie. That stemmed from them not being honest and true. So for me, I believe that when you live in your truth, you get great results, even if it may not be what you want it to be.
Are we going in order?
Is that? You want to jump in? Go ahead.
All right. So what I learned from Black Panther is know thyself. Does anybody know what that means, know thyself? It means you have to know yourself. So if you saw the movie, you know that vibranium was their power. And for the people who knew how it worked, even Killmonger, he knew himself because his father taught him who he was when they were in, South Central. I think they were in Compton. He knew who he was. So he was able to maneuver the world and use his powers because he knew where he came from. He knew himself. When you know yourself, not only do you have the power within you, but you can unlock the power in other people. So when you know yourself, you can see other people very clearly and you can move the way that you want to move. So he was able to get through all these people who nobody else could beat, get to Wakanda and get directly to the person who he wanted to talk to because he knew his self-worth and he knew his power. And you can't, in real life, you can't really get anywhere when you don't know yourself. Like, we live in a time where people profit off of us not knowing ourselves. How many times do you can't afford to get your nails done, then you figure out you could do it yourself? There's all these things that we can do ourselves, DIY. We have Google, we have YouTube. There's no reason for us to be going to other places and putting money in other communities. We have to know ourselves. Like,
yes.
For me, if I know my homegirl could make a dress, which my girl Melody does make dresses, hey Melody, I'm not going to the mall to get a dress. I'm going to her to get a dress, and then I'm going to promote it on Instagram so other people can come buy her dress because we have to empower ourselves. So we have to stop looking outside of ourselves for the power because it's not there and they're not going to give it to us because they're scared. Everybody's scared of Wakanda. They're scared of Wakanda, so Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Yes, love it. Mia?
I would say, you can't say enough that don't give up. Like, and I'll take it from the perspective of, Ryan Coogler, 31-year-old young black man from Oakland, talking about his own hood in the movie and, just never giving up on his writing dream, never giving up, when he wanted to do Fruitvale, then when he wanted to do Creed, then when he wanted to do Black Panther, which just made $1 billion. So I think that that's like the lesson that I took from it. Like, you just have to keep on going, put it out there, believe in yourself and don't doubt yourself. That's another thing. Don't doubt yourself.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. All right. Gotta be real brief.
It's gonna be very brief. I'm so sorry. But there is one more thing that I must impress upon my people is that we're all important, all of us. And that's one of the messages that I really think that we need to come off with that. Yes, we have the talented 10th that's all educated and all clean and proper, but our hood people and our people that talk like this and they use their hands and all that, those are intelligent people too. And we need everybody. We need all of us, and we can't have our noses in the air for our own people. Whether they look dirty, look whatever, it does not matter. They're your family.
Yes. So, Captain D-Mac, I want to ask you, we talk about superheroes and everything like that, but what are some characteristics of some modern day heroes?
One of the characteristics will be somebody that pushes you, like your family, friends, everybody else around you. As far as that, as long as they're pushing you, like when it comes to whatever your dream is and whatever you want to do, they will. Because when you're doing it because when you're doing it by yourself, it's hard, man. It's really difficult.
Yes.
Like, especially when nobody else believes in you.
Yeah.
So when even if you have that one person pushing you, that's a big push.
Yes.
Because that could start everything. You know what I mean? Everything.
Clap it up, clap it up. Listen.
All right, so just for all the fellas in the room, I just want to let y'all know that y'all have to know that girls have girl powers, okay? So this is for all my ladies. All girls have girl powers. So what's your girl power?
Acknowledging people. You see somebody, you don't understand how powerful just looking somebody in the eye is. You look somebody in the eye, you get their attention. You're saying namaste, which means, I acknowledge that you're here. Everybody wants to know, somebody asked before about how can they be supported if they don't have any followers and they don't have a family and all this stuff. Support other people. You have to, in order to support other people, you have to see them first. So it's basically you have to acknowledge that power within yourself that you're worth it. And I started realizing, even back in the day, I was this height in the 4th grade. Where's all my tall girls at? Tall girls who you had to stand in the back of the line, size order. Maybe you were bigger than your teachers. You were bigger than every boy in the room. Because of that, I was basically turned into a bully because kids would treat me as if I was too big and they were afraid of me. So I kind of became a bully to protect myself. So I didn't realize until I went to college, like, oh man, I'm a bully and I don't like this. I sit at the table alone and I'm okay with doing that, but I'm really doing that to protect myself. So my biggest strength, I guess, is being vulnerable. My biggest strength is being weak. Sometimes people will say saying hi to somebody or giving somebody a compliment is weak or it's whack. No, giving somebody a compliment, when you empower someone, they will empower you and they will empower other people. So we have to stop walking down the street and looking down at our phones so that we don't have to say hi to somebody. When you shake somebody's hand, especially women, shake their hand, grip them up. When somebody shakes my hand and they give a little weak handshake, it says a lot about who you are. So these are all the things I feel like that, especially as women, we have to do. We have to demand respect because we just live under patriarchy. We live in a time where if you don't demand respect, people are not going to give it to you. So you have to demand respect. You have to acknowledge people. You have to acknowledge the greatness within yourself. And when you have all those things, you can be in any room. I've been in rooms with millionaires, and I've been never embarrassed about. I'm never embarrassed about how much money I have or don't have because I know it's on its way. But I've been around people who are super powerful, but I could look them right in their eye, and they take me more serious than people who are sitting next to them who might have the same amount of money in their bank account because I'm never intimidated. You can never be intimidated by anyone because, again, know yourself, know your worth, and you can survive anywhere.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I'm gonna have to go last.
Excuse me. My honesty. My honesty is my superpower. I feel like the fact that I'm honest about who I am, I can make jokes on myself, which is my financial embarrassment. I find that to be a joke, and everyone laughs. I feel that when you're honest about who you are, you get further in life, and so like you get to kind of check yourself. You're able to check yourself. You're able to adapt with each individual that you're around. You get to figure yourself out. Like, how do I bring my honesty to this person that may be a little bit timid or maybe a little bit extra? How do I, work myself? And I think that in that honesty, I allow others to come out and be honest as well. So, because a lot of people are afraid to do that. They only want the highlights,
All right, I think it's
power.
all right. My girl power, I think, is my attitude, because I believe your attitude determines your approach, and your approach determines your success or failure. So I always try to keep a positive attitude, because like they were saying before, it all starts in the mind. So keeping that positive mindset, keeping that positive attitude, not doubting myself, knowing that I can do anything I put my mind to, that's what I think my superpower is.
Yes, yes. All right. We gotta leave it last for the king. As a king, what is your superpower?
My superpower? My superpower would be to enlighten others to do what they want to do. I mean, I sound like I say that all the time, but I can't stress it enough. You know what I mean? Like, you really got to do what you want to do. That's the only way you're going to be happy, man. You got to do it.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. So listen, D-Mac, your single right now is blazing the charts. You're doing some incredible things. Do y'all want to see a performance from Captain D-Mac?
Woo!
I want to see a performance from Captain D-Mac. So
too.
we're coming back with a performance from him. We're gonna take a quick break and have everyone take pictures over here, but just give me your social media real quick, and then we can wrap it up.
If anybody wants to follow it, it's Mercuree HG. That's MERCUREEHG.
All right, and I'm at Mia_Hall19. That's MIA_Hall19. MiaHall19.com has everything.
It's at Captain D-Mac. That's at Captain DMAC. That's everything.
So my Instagram is Chrismiss, CHRIS, like Chris, and then MISS, like Miss Chris, but Chrismiss, okay?
Clap it up one more time for our community leaders. Yes, yes.